Welcome to World Wars 101. I'm Rodney Ruzan. This series is about helping you understand how family trust works and how things can go wrong when legal duties aren't followed. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a party to any court case, but I've had front row seat to a trust matter in my own family, supporting my mother through the process as a beneficiary. Before the courts got involved, I acted as her attorney-in-fact to help her organize and request information. I've watched this issue unfold closely, and I've personally helped serve some of the documents. Now I want to break it all down based on public records, court filings, and California law. If you're dealing with a trust or think something isn't right, this series will give you the tools to understand your rights. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Now let's get into it. A trust is a legal tool used to manage property, usually money, real estate, or other assets, for someone else's benefit. The person who creates the trust is the settlor or the grantor. The person managing the trust is called the trustee. The people receiving benefits are the beneficiaries. Trusts are meant to protect assets, avoid probate, and reduce conflict, but only if the people in charge follow the rules. There are different types of trusts. A revocable trust can be changed while the grantor is still alive. An irrevocable trust is locked in, no changes allowed. A living trust is created during the person's lifetime. A testamentary trust is created through a will. The trust we'll be talking about in this series is a revocable living trust, which is most common kind in California families. Beneficiaries are the people named in the trust to receive money, property, or some other benefit. In California, beneficiaries have legal rights. According to Probate Code 16060, trustees must keep the beneficiaries reasonably informed of the trust and its administration. That means you have the right to ask questions, the right to an accounting, and the right to be told what's going on. If those rights are violated, you're allowed to speak up. Here are a few duties that California law places on the trustees. Probate Code 16002, duty of loyalty. The trustee must act in the best interest of the beneficiaries, not themselves. Probate Code 16060, duty to perform. They must be transparent and provide updates. And then finally, Probate Code 16061, duty to respond to reasonable requests for information. These aren't suggestions. They're legal obligations. If the trustees don't follow them, they may be in breach of their fiduciary duties. In this series, I'll be reviewing what happened in a real case, the Adams Trust. There have been a lot of questions raised: missing estate sale records, payments that don't line up, and a $23,000 promissory note that was never filed in court. We'll be looking into actual trust documents, trust accountings, and correspondence sent to beneficiaries, not to make accusations, but to educate and protect others who may be going through something similar. I'm not giving legal advice. I'm showing you the record and the law and how they connect. In the next episode, we'll take a deep dive into the $23,000 promissory note and why it raises serious legal issues. Thanks for watching. If this has helped you, hit the like and subscribe. There's a lot more to come.
Words in papers, words in books, words on TV, words for books, words of comfort, words of ease, words to make the fighting cease. Eat your words, but don't go hungry. Words have always nearly hung me. Words are stupid, words are fun. Words can put you on the run. Concrete words, abstract words, words to tell you what to do. Words can put you on the run.